Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Origins. In this episode I'm going to be focusing on Magikarp and Gyarados, as I find they have a good backstory really. Before I get this episode started though, I'd just like to give you a little announcement. I'm starting a new series up on my channel which I'm calling Poké Archives. It's similar to Pokemon Origins, but it's focusing more on the in-game kind of stats and moves and such, so head over to my channel to check that out if you kind of want more in-game stuff rather than just Origins and general stuff. And I've already got the first episode up on Bulbasaur, so you can go check out Bulbasaur's stats now and leave your thoughts in the comments and leave a like to show your appreciation, and just let me know what you think of the series. So yeah, let's get on with this episode though. So let's get started with Magikarp. Its Japanese name is Koi King. It is the fish Pokemon. It is Pokedex number 129. It is 0.9 meters tall or 2 feet 11 inches, and it weighs 10 kilograms or 22 pounds. Magikarp is often known as the weakest Pokemon, learning only 3 moves in total, one of which is Splash, which does no damage at all. However, it does evolve into Gyarados at level 20, making it, maybe a valuable member to your team. Magikarp is a medium-sized reddish-orange fish. It has 2 large 3-peaked yellow fins protruding from its back and underside, as well as 2 white pectoral fins and a tail fin. It also has long barbels. Magikarp is based on a legend about carp that leap over the mystical Dragon Gate, who become dragons, a clear reference to Gyarados. The location of the Dragon Gate is believed to be one of several waterfalls in China. Magikarp may also be based off of Asian carps, which are easily frightened and can jump up to 10 feet in the air, similar to Magikarp himself. Now, the only gender differences between Magikarp are that female Magikarp have white barbels, whereas males have more tanned coloured ones, so not much of a difference really. Now, the shiny Magikarp are almost completely gold coloured, which makes them pretty cool, but their evolution's shiny, so much cooler. Now, almost all the Pokédex entries describe Magikarp as weak and useless, unable to swim against even slow-moving currents, and they're easily caught by predators like Pidgeotto, for example. But there is, however, some kind of disagreement between their entries. For example, several say that Magikarp can jump no higher than 7 feet, but others say that a mature Magikarp can leap a mountain using Splash, so a bit of controversy there. Moving now to look at Magikarp's names, you can see its Japanese name is Koi King, which is a combination of Koi, which means carp, and King, so a bit of a contradiction there, Koi being carp being a very weak thing as Magikarp is, and King meaning it's the best really. And Magikarp is a combination of magic, or magi, which is from the 3 kings from the story of the Nativity, both of which are very mystical qualities, magic and such. And carp, so again a bit of a contradiction there, magic, carp, not really. So it might be mocking Magikarp's weakness and a possible reference to the magic of the legend where carp turn into dragons, because that doesn't normally happen, it's very mystical and magical. Moving now to look at Gyarados, its Japanese name is the same as its English name, which is uncommon really. It is the atrocious Pokemon. It is Pokédex number 130. It is 6.5 meters tall, or 21 feet 4 inches, and weighs 235 kilograms, or 518.1 pounds. It's the final form of Magikarp, not evolving any further. Now, Gyarados is a large dragon Pokemon which resembles those from Chinese mythology, again relating back to the legend about the carps and the Dragon Gate in China. Its serpent-like body is mostly blue, but its underbelly and the spots along its body are yellow. It has a dark blue crest on its head and 4 white fins running down its back. It has a large gaping mouth and barbels similar to those on Magikarp, but its mouth also now has 4 canine teeth. As mentioned in the anime, when a Gyarados is forced to undergo evolution, it keeps Magikarp's colouring, leading to a red Gyarados. As I said just now, Gyarados is based on a dragon from Chinese mythology, the legend which states that carp which reach a dragon gate turn into dragons. This tale of effort and adversity relates directly in-game, where players must strive through their Magikarp's weak stats to gain a very powerful member on their team. Looking now at gender differences, female Gyarados have white barbels, whereas males have blue, so again, a bit like Magikarp, not much difference. Now, the cool thing is, a shiny Gyarados is red coloured instead of blue. Now this is known well for its appearance in the storyline of Gold, Silver and their respective remakes, as you must either catch or battle it. Pokédex entries describe Gyarados as a very violent and vicious Pokemon as seen in the anime and some games. Some entries speak of Gyarados destroying entire cities and towns in a rampage. If we now look at the naming related to Gyarados, we can see it's made derived from many words. For example, Gyexatsu, which means massacre or slaughter, again relating to Gyarados' kind of vicious tendencies. The next word we have is Gekutsukai. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, I don't know if it's right or not. Which means hardship or adversity relating to how much we have to, train Magikarp up to evolve to a Gyarados. Then we have Gyaku, which means reverse or contrary, so, it goes from weak as a Magikarp to strong as a Gyarados, kind of reversing its stats, etc. So that's probably where it arises from there. Now sort of moving on to the centre of the name, so the A's kind of, we got Arashi, which means storm, or Aratsoi, which means conflict, again just relating to Gyarados' vicious tendencies really. Finally moving on to the end of the name, we have Dosu, which is the onomatopoeia for the piercing of flesh, so kind of when an injection you say ow, it's Dosu, so kind of like that, which you're relating kind of to Gyarados' vicious behaviour, so not a great image there, but yeah. Alternatively we have Dos, which means 2, so relating to Gyarados is the second in the evolution line, so if you don't like the first part of that bit, you could just think of the second, much better image there. And finally, to finish this episode off, we have a comparison of the sizes of the Pokemon relative to each other and to, I'm going to use my height here just because that's what I can really use. I'm 5'10", so that's what is showing there. As you can see, Gyarados is pretty damn big. And so concludes yet another episode of Pokemon Origins. As I mentioned at the start, please go and check out my channel for my new series, Poke Archives. It's loads of more information that's not included in these videos, so just pop over there and see what you think of the video. Thank you for watching, guys. Leave your comments and stuff below for suggestions on how to improve the series again, or just saying I want to see this Pokemon next, and I will chuck it on my list and see which ones I want to do next. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time. This has been the One Integral, and I am out.